Hey everyone, my name is Shishmeen Begum and I'm one of the TRAs at the DOMC, and I will show you a series of tutorials on how to navigate FreeZer and administrative accesses. And today I'm going to show you how to create, delete, and edit new printers. So let me share my screen. So here we have Freezer Pro. Once you have your appropriate the username and password, and you have access to your account, you can scroll to the left side here. We're going to minimize the storage bar and navigate to settings and preferences. Just to highlight once again that this is just for administrators and those with admin access. If you do not have admin access, you will not be able to see this bar right here. Once you have the correct access, you can open this up. And we're going to navigate down all the way here to barcode printers. Double click this. And here on this little mini toolbar, we have a few icons. So the first one is this barcode with the plus sign, and this is how we will add a new printer. So let's click on that. So here we have two sections. We have printer preferences and we have label preferences. So for printer preferences, we want to make sure it's always under browser. All the printing preferences should be set at browser. For the IP printing, this requires a few more steps, which can make it a bit complicated, but for now, we'll keep it in browser. And we can add any name to these printers. So we'll just put this one. And then here under label preferences, this is where we have to add in the measurements, the units, as well as any other details. This can be according to the study protocol or per the request of the PI. What I think is good is I think we need to go to the edit label. And here we can adjust the sample name. Here we see that is 35 millimeters by 30. This can be adjusted, the width and the height. Once the adjustments are made, be sure to click OK. Oh, let's go back. And so once we go back to edit label, we can click on add field. We can add a text field and we can add any name to this. So I'll just put sample name and we will add. And then if you would like to add any other types of field, you can go ahead and do that. Again, this is per what is required or what is needed. And then once all these edits are made and we have the label size and the appropriate fields, we'll just click on save. And then we have this called the print test label. So if you'd like to print the test label, you would have to select, this is what it would look like, sample name, and you are able to view what it will look like. Another easier approach is to go to label templates. And here we have all the existing barcode printer templates that are used and utilized for other studies. If one of these templates match the label preferences required for this study or this printer, then this might be a better approach. So for example, if we go to Philippines, aliquot, here we have a label size or label template with all the appropriate fields, the name. So we have this for the RFID barcode, the sample type, aliquot ID, study name. And to save this profile, you would just have to click on save. If any templates, if you would like to save any templates, if any templates are required to be saved, I would suggest discussing and communicating with the site team just to be sure that it is an appropriate template that can be saved. And then once you have added everything, you can click Save Profile. That is how to create a new barcode. To delete a barcode, we would have to just select an existing barcode. So let's say if I just click on this and I click on Delete Printer, it'll ask me once again if I would like to delete this printer and make sure this is the appropriate one. If you would like to move forward, select yes. If not, then select no. I also would like to point out that you cannot delete a printer that is currently in use. If I go ahead and try to delete this, I get a little note that says could not delete. To edit the access permissions for each printer, we want to select the desired printer and click on this little smiley face. And here we see who has access, which user group has access to the printers. To edit any accesses, we just have to navigate to the desired user group. We go here, click on click on the access status, and in the scroll down, we can change this if you want to make it full or no access. Every time a new user group is added, this would have to be changed because full access is provided to any new user group. So if a new user group was created, you would have to be sure to go here and make sure to edit their permissions. Once any edits are made, we can go ahead and save permissions. To edit an existing printer, we just click on any desired printer and we click on this pen icon, properties. And here we see that it's in browser, we have the name, we see the outcloud ID, sample types, and if you want to make any changes, whether it's the label size, the units, you can go ahead and make any changes and just be sure to save profile afterwards. And that is all. I hope that this tutorial has been helpful. You can also please refer to the SOP on how to create barcode printers, as well as navigate to Appendix 1 for any naming conventions. I hope this tutorial has been helpful and have a good day.